Any other?
Hey, there's candy in it for you if you come up. Come on. Want to come up here? Yeah. Come on up. You can go sit down right over there. Yeah. So, who knows what today is? All Saints Sunday. Why is All Saints Sunday important? Yes. Forgot what we were going to say. It's okay. Happens to me all the time. Anyone else have any idea why All Saints Day is important? What do you think we do on All Saints Day? Nothing. Yes. What do you think we do? We laugh. Yeah, we laugh. On All Saints Day, we remember all the saints who came before us. So now, here's a tricky question. How many of you know what a saint is? By show of hands, how many of you know what a saint is? Just a handful? So, one might say that a saint is a blessed person. And we heard in our gospel reading a lot of blesseds. But do any of you know what the word blessed means? No? What do you think the word blessed means? You forgot? It's okay. It's one of those church words we use all the time, but we don't really talk about what it means. In this instance, it might be helpful to think of it as happy. Now, that doesn't mean that every time we say the word bless, it means happy. So if someone sneezes, don't say happy you. Happy are those who sneeze. So don't say that. But in this instance, for the gospel, we could replace the word blessed with happy. So Jesus is saying, happy are the poor in spirit. Happy are those who mourn. That doesn't sound right, does it? How can you be happy if you're mourning? If you're mourning, if you're sad. If you're sad because someone you really cared about is gone. Do you think you could be happy when that happens? Yeah? What do you think? That Jesus is with you? Yeah. So, this is a really confusing lesson. Jesus is taking all of these things that don't seem happy and saying, well, when you're in this situation, it's okay to be happy. You can still be happy. And you want to know why Jesus is saying that you can be happy when you're sad? It's because when you're sad, you get a bit of an idea of what it's like for other people when they're sad. And when you start to think about what it's like for other people when they're sad, you care more about them. And when you start caring more about other people, you come closer to seeing the world the way God sees it. And so, the challenge for you is to be happy, even when sometimes it doesn't feel like being happy. Does that sound like something you can do? Yes, no, maybe. I got a thumbs up. You are a quiet bunch today. Well, I think I have something that might change that. Because there's something that makes me really happy. Do you have any idea what that is? Candy? What kind of candy? Blow pops. Blow pops make me really happy. And because they make me so happy, and I want you to be happy, I'm going to give you all blow pops. How does that sound? I got some nods. I don't think you're very excited about blow pops. Do you not like blow pops? It's a sucker with bubble gum. How can you not like it? Well, I have in here a bunch of blow pops. I have a lot of blow pops. And here's one that's already open because I like them so much I may have had one already. So here's the deal. I am so happy that I'm going to give you some of these blow pops. 3 blow pops, that's right. How'd you know? You just guessed? Is it because I always give 3 blow pops? Probably. You just guessed? Well, you're a good guesser. So I'm going to give you all 3 blow pops. And then, on top of that, I'm going to give you a couple more blow pops. And I want you to be so happy that you have blow pops that you give some blow pops to someone who doesn't have a blow pop. Do you think you can do that? If I give you 5 blow pops, can you give away 2 of them? All right. So, here's the deal. And I'm seeing some signals from our acolytes. Don't forget about our acolytes. We really like them, and if some of you can give them some blow pops, they really appreciate it. So, here's the deal. I want you all to come forward, take some blow pops, and then when you give them to someone, say, I'm happy, and I want you to be happy. Can you say that? Can you practice saying that now so I know you have it? I want you to say it like you mean it, though. I can't hear you. I'm sorry, I have a bit of a cold and I can't really hear out of my left ear. Can you be a little louder?
I'm happy and I want you to be happy.
I could almost hear you that time. One more time as loud as you can. You know what? I'm so happy you even tried that you can just come up and get your blow pops.
Jesus started by explaining who would get blessings or favor from God. He said the most blessed people are those who are poor, sad, or humble. He said God shows favor to people who are just or treat others fairly, and people who are merciful or show love to those who don't deserve it. He said the people who are pure, who bring peace, or who get hurt for doing right will be rewarded for their actions in heaven. In other words, the people who love others, even when it makes them seem weak or unimportant on earth, are like heroes in God's kingdom. Anyway, Jesus went on to explain that when we believe in and follow him, it's our job to show everyone else who he is by loving them.